Well, I never. Look here in the Actors Gazette, Sid. I can't believe it. Actor wanted to play the role of Tony Hancock in a feature film. Must be like him.
Don't touch it with a barge pole. It doesn't sound right for you.
What do you mean doesn't sound right for you? It is me. If I can't play me, who can I play, Sid? I am just like him because I am him. The part's tailor-made for me.
I just don't think you'll do it justice, that's all.
How on earth can you believe I won't do it justice? I do it every week at the BBC, Sid, don't I? It's called Hancock's Half Hour, if you remember. You're flaming well in it, in a supporting role, I might add.
It's not you, though, is it?
How on earth can you say that? Yes, it's me, Tony Hancock. The clue is in the name, in a part playing myself in a script written by someone else.
There you are. That's what I'm saying, Hancock. It's not the real you. It's the you as Galton and Simpson see you. You're acting, well, after a fashion, if you can call that acting.
Don't you dare cast nasturtiums on my acting ability, Sid. I'm not someone else's puppet. It's my interpretation of their interpretation of my interpretation of me.
It's not you, though, is it?
Don't keep saying that. Of course it is. It's me, whatever role they give me to play each week. It's the real me. Pinch me. I'm real. It's called method acting. Marlon Brando and all that.
I just don't think you're very good at playing you. That's all. No offence.
Just take offence. What would you say if I was to tell you that you're not good at playing Sid James?
I'd knock your flipping block off.
Exactly. I obviously pride myself on how I play myself. My personality has taken years to develop.
What? Do you mean that chip on your shoulder?
I do not have a chip on my shoulder. I pride myself on having no chips. I'm a well-rounded character with loads of interesting nooks and crannies.
Yeah, those are the chips.
You've never been a very good observer of human nature, have you, Sid? You're forever missing my more subtle nuances. That's where the real acting goes on. I don't care what you say. I'm going for the part. It could expand my career. Films, eh? I'll have all the dolly birds waiting at the stage door for me autograph. The red carpet, that's my destiny.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Don't get too upset if it doesn't go as planned, though. Well, how did it go?
I don't want to talk about it. I have never been so insulted in all my life.
So it didn't go very well then? I told you so. What was it? They didn't like your chips or something?
I do not have chips. You make me sound like a McDonald's. You're not helping, Sid.
Oh, perhaps I can. What did they say? Tell your old buddy.
It's pointless. They were all amateurs. I'm not going to talk about it.
They turned you down, did they? Come on, tell Uncle Sid.
They said they didn't think I was like Tony Hancock in real life. And I said I am Tony Hancock in real life.
I warned you, there's a difference between you and being you, if you get my drift.
No, I do not. So there's a difference between Sid James, the wrinkly, miserable old con, and being Sid James, the wrinkly, miserable old con then.
Exactly my point. That's what I'm saying. It's about introspection.
They said they wanted someone like me, but not exactly like me. I said if you want someone to play Hancock, what could be better? And they had the gall to say, well, we were hoping for somebody a bit better than you, weren't we?
So you weren't quite barking up their alley then, I take it?
Up their alley? More like up their flaming garden path. No, they were Philistines. It was a low-budget B-movie. They wanted me to play a Tony Hancock lost in space, being attacked by 10 feet killer avocados. They wanted to call it Avocilla versus Tony Hancock.
Oh, that sounds good. I might go and see it.
Don't bother, Sid, I'm not in it.
Yeah, that's right. I said it sounds good. I might go and see it. Oh, you want to come round and give him another chance, do you? Well, when do you want to come round then? That was the director and the producer of Avicilla versus Tony Hancock. They want to come round and have another chat about the film.
Say I'm not interested. I'm a star on the BBC. I've got a track record. 30 years of comedy. I don't need them.
He says he's a star on the BBC and he's not interested. They say they know you're a star and that's why they want you.
Well, that's more like it. Tell them to come round tomorrow.
Oh, good evening. Oh, it's Mr. Hancock. Oh, yes, I think we've met.
So you recognise me then? But am I the real Tony Hancock, or am I the flaming invisible man? No, that's Mr. Hancock over there. A few more wrinkles than when you last met him.
Oh, stop messing about. Oh, don't you like that? Oh, I recognise your shoes. They're the same ones, aren't they? I'm good at shoes. You've got a bit of a cover on, haven't you?
They might be. I don't know. I'm not interested in shoes.
Well, as you know, I'm the director of Avicilla versus Tony Hancock, and we'd like you to play Avicilla. We think you're perfect for the role.
Is this another joke? You mean you want me to play Tony Hancock, don't you?
Oh, no, you're no good for that part, but you'll fit into the suit we made for Avicilla. Oh, and this is Miss Jacques, the film producer. She knows everything about the film. She'll measure you up just to make sure. You are just a bit on the portly side, but it is a killer avocado, not a carrot.
This is a wind-up. I've got to play Tony Hancock. It's ridiculous. And I am not portly, I've just got big hips.
I'm afraid we've already cast the part of Tony Hancock.
Who is it then? Who have you got playing me? Benedict Cumberbatch, I suppose? Or Pierce Brosnan? David Tennant? Who is it?
Well, by coincidence, Mr. Hancock, I'm afraid we're going to have to call you Mr. Hancock number 2. He's sitting right here in the room.
What do you mean? Stanley Kubrick here? Oh, wait a minute. I smell a rat. I'll kill him.
Yes, you're right, it's Sid James. He applied a few weeks ago, and we jumped at the chance to have a famous character actor like Mr. James on board.
Sid James, I'll kill you. What's he possibly got that I haven't got? He's not me. I am Tony Hancock.
Oh, Sidney's perfect for the role. He's got a wealth of experience, and he's been studying you for 10 years. Oh, he lives with you.
I know he lives with me. Unfortunately, I have to live with him. I live with me, and I've been living with me for a whole lot longer than Judas over there.
I'm sorry, Hancock. I did say don't be disappointed if you don't get the part.
But you see, Mr. James has had an opportunity to see from the outside how you really are. He's bringing some gritty realism to the part, warts and all, or should I say chips and all.
I have not got any chips. You're making me sound like a flaming fish stall.
I don't know about that. I would say you're getting a little bit vinegary at the moment. Do you want to play Avicilla or not?
Why should I demean my profession? Of course not. Why should I want to play a monster trying to rip my own head off?
Oh, that's a shame. Oh, you look lovely in the suit. It's deep green, the colour of envy.
What do you mean envy? Why are you looking at me when you say envy?
Yes, Sid's told us all about you. How deep down you resent Kenneth Williams and himself and the rest of the cast because they are better looking.
I do not. That is a lie. You're joking. Sid James said that. Look at him. How can I be jealous of someone who looks like that?
Not even just a teensy little bit.
No.
Not an itsy bitsy teensy weensy little bit.
No.
Go on, admit it, Hancock. I pull all the birds, don't I? I'm a looker.
Heaven knows what the ladies see in you, and it's nothing to do with your looks. Let me assure you that's Sidney James.
Oh, come on now, Terence. If he doesn't want to play Avicilla, let's go.
Go on, Hancock. It will be fun. You and me in a bit of role reversal.
What? You playing the suave, sophisticated comedian and me playing an ugly, gnarled old vegetable. You want me, I'm an accomplished actor, to carry you.
Exactly. I need a lift in.
It's out of the question. A man with my track record playing a large vegetable I've never even eaten. It's not going to happen in a million years. I know nothing about avocados. I've no idea how they behave.
Exactly. We thought you'd bring some naive realism to the part. Yes, it's a shame. The pay's good. Our sponsors, Avocados in Australia, are prepared to pay £5,000 a week and £15,000 on completion of the film.
Right, when do we start?